Hello and welcome back to GZ Coins World. As you know that old is gold, but these top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies are that one most valuable than you think. Please don't spend one of others. You are lucky if you have, so please watch video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1 today, we're diving into an incredible story that's sweeping the numismatic world, the 1971 D Lincoln 1-cent coin, one of the most fascinating, valuable, and often underrated coins in American history. Many of these coins are out there, but a select few have hidden characteristics and rare qualities that make them potentially worth a life-changing amount. We're talking thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what makes the 1971 D Lincoln cent such an icon? How can a single penny hold such remarkable value? And how can you spot one that's worth big money? By the end of this video, you'll understand why collectors are scouring their collections, looking for this top 1 coin, and how you might have a small fortune hiding in your own change jar. The Lincoln cent series is one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. With his unmistakable profile designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, Lincoln has been a fixture on American pennies for over a century. The 1971 D Lincoln cent, minted in Denver indicated by the D mint mark, continues this tradition, but with a unique story. During the 1970s, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different metal compositions and production techniques to meet the demand for small coins in a growing economy. By 1971, they settled on a blend that became the modern standard, 95% copper and 5% zinc. This gives the 1971 D penny its official weight of 3.11 grams, a detail that serious collectors keep an eye on, as even slight deviations can signal a rare minting error. So why is this 1-cent coin potentially worth so much? The answer lies in its rarities, errors, and the condition in which the coin has been preserved. Point 1. The double die variety. The 1971 D Lincoln cent has a known double die error that some collectors are still discovering. Double die errors happen when the coin's design is stamped twice by the die, causing certain features like the date, letters, or Lincoln's profile to look slightly doubled or blurry. This doubling is subtle, often only visible under magnification, but collectors pay big for these rare finds. Coins with a strong, clearly visible double die effect on the date or lettering can fetch well over $10,000 at auctions. Point 2. High-grade mint state coins. In the world of coin grading, pristine condition can make all the difference. For the 1971 D Lincoln cent, coins graded as MS65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service PCGS or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation NGC are especially desirable. A coin with no scratches, blemishes, or signs of wear is rare and may sell for up to $5,000 in the current market. Those rated as MS67 or above are exceptionally scarce and may fetch over $10,000, not bad for a penny. 3. Errors in weight and composition. Although most 1971 D pennies weigh 3.11 grams, some misprints occur on thinner or thicker planchets, the metal discs used for coin blanks. Coins that deviate from this weight, whether too light or too heavy, can indicate a minting anomaly, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare oddities. Unique weights that fall outside the standard 3.11 grams may attract offers ranging from $500 to $5,000, depending on rarity. For any coin, condition is key. Most circulated 1971 D pennies show typical signs of use, scratches, dents, and dullness. But if you happen to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can drastically increase its market value. Coins are graded on a 70-point scale, with mint state, MS levels ranging from MS60 to MS70. Here's how this scale impacts the 1971 D pennies worth MS60 to MS64. While these coins show minimal signs of wear, they aren't considered pristine. They may sell for $1 to $50 depending on demand. MS65 to MS66. These coins have sharper details and luster, potentially selling for $50 to $200. MS67 and higher. This is the holy grail. Coins in this state have a perfect strike, no visible marks, and flawless details. The few 1971 D pennies in this grade are highly sought after, with prices ranging from $1,000 to over $10,000. Protecting these coins is essential. Avoid cleaning, as it reduces value. Instead, keep coins in protective holders or coin albums. Proper storage can make the difference between a penny worth a few dollars and a rare, sought-after collector's item. A common myth floating around is that some rare 1971 D Lincoln cents have fetched prices as high as $302 million. While that's more urban legend than fact, there's some truth to it. Unique coins with standout minting errors have fetched shockingly high prices, some over $10,000 in private and public sales. The high valuation hype often comes from sensational stories of rare coins breaking records. While the 1971 D penny isn't likely to hit hundreds of millions in reality, the excitement over high auction prices reflects its ongoing value in the numismatic market. Coins like this drive bidding wars among collectors and investors, who see value in holding a piece of history, especially in pristine or error-filled forms. Today, the market value of a standard, well-preserved 1971 D Lincoln cent ranges from a few cents to a few dollars. However, coins with rare errors, pristine conditions, or significant grading can reach $500, $5,000, or even $10,000. Some collectors are willing to pay these premiums for an authentic double-die error, MS67 condition, or unique minting anomalies. If you believe you have a valuable 1971 D Lincoln cent, here are steps to maximize its worth. 1. Have it authenticated. Use a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certification ensures the coin's authenticity and provides an objective grade. 2. Research auctions and coin markets, rare coin auctions, eBay, or specialized marketplaces like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers often feature rare coins with competitive bidding. 3. Consider a professional appraisal. Consulting a numismatist or coin dealer can provide insight into your coin's potential and help you decide on the best-selling method. In conclusion, the 1971 D Lincoln cent is more than just a penny. It's a symbol of American history with a fascinating story and, in some cases, a shocking value. While most 1971 D pennies are only worth face value, a rare few with unique features have the potential to bring life-changing returns. So check your coin collections, pocket change, and piggy banks. That 1971 D Lincoln cent in your hand could be a hidden treasure worth thousands. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin stories and numismatic treasures. Let us know in the comments if you have a 1971 D penny or other valuable finds. See you in the next video, and happy hunting! Top 2. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and we have something truly special for you. We're talking about a tiny piece of history that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts for decades: the 1974 Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin. This seemingly small copper coin could be worth big money. That's right, some versions of this penny have been valued at an eye-popping $334 million. Today, we'll break down everything you need to know: its history, design, unique features, current market value, and why this coin is such a prized possession. Let's start with a little history. The 1974 Lincoln penny is part of a long line of Lincoln pennies that date all the way back to 1909. It was issued during an important time in American history, when inflation and the price of copper were major concerns. This led to experiments in the material and design of the penny itself, making some of the 1974 pennies highly unique and valuable. Looking at the coin, we can appreciate some classic American symbols. The 1974 Lincoln cent, like other pennies in the Lincoln series, features a profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front, side. This design by Victor David Brenner debuted in 1909, marking the centennial of Lincoln's birth, and was the first American coin to bear a historical figure rather than an allegorical image. Brenner's design is notable for its simplicity and for capturing Lincoln's enduring image as one of America's most beloved presidents. The reverse side of the coin shows the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and a symbol of national unity. In the fine details, if you look closely, you can even see the statue of Lincoln seated inside the memorial, a small detail that truly makes this coin stand out. Above the memorial are the words, United States of America, with E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, below it, a timeless motto representing America's diversity and unity. At the bottom, the word 1 cent reminds us of its nominal value, but as collectors know, the real value is something far greater. Now, let's talk about materials. Most 1974 pennies were made from the traditional copper alloy, 95% copper and 5% zinc. These weigh about 3.11 grams, which is heavier than many coins you'll find today. But here's where it gets interesting. In 1974, the U.S. Mint experimented with producing pennies from aluminum rather than copper. This was because the price of copper was rising, and the Mint was looking for cheaper alternatives. The aluminum penny weighed only 0.93 grams, a significant difference. While millions of standard copper 1974 pennies were minted, a very limited number of aluminum 1974 pennies were created as experimental pieces. These aluminum pennies were never meant to be circulated and were primarily distributed to Congress for evaluation. However, a few of them ended up in private hands. And these rare aluminum pennies are the ones with the potential to be worth millions of dollars. In fact, there's a bit of mystery around these coins. It's estimated that about 1.5 million aluminum pennies were struck, but nearly all were destroyed after the idea was scrapped. Only a handful are known to exist today, and they are so rare that they are technically illegal for private ownership. This has only increased their allure and value among collectors. So, how much are we talking about when we say these coins could be worth big money? Well, a standard 1974 copper Lincoln penny doesn't typically fetch a high price, selling for about 1 cent to a few dollars if it's in pristine condition. However, certain versions, particularly if they have unique mint errors or are in high-grade condition, can sell for up to $1,000. But here's the kicker. Those extremely rare 1974 aluminum pennies, if one were to come up for auction, could be valued anywhere from $250,000 to over $2 million. One aluminum 1974 penny that surfaced was involved in a legal dispute with the U.S. Mint, which only increased its mystique. If this coin were to legally appear at auction, some collectors estimate it could sell for up to $334 million. Now you might be wondering, why is this penny so sought after? For collectors, the 1974 penny represents an interesting piece of U.S. Mint history, a time when the government experimented with materials to cope with economic pressures. Beyond that, the mystique surrounding the rare aluminum variant and its unique legal status make it one of the most coveted coins. The 1974 Lincoln penny appeals to many types of collectors. For Lincoln enthusiasts, it's a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents. For error collectors, it offers the allure of finding a rare aluminum version or a copper penny with unique minting errors. And for those who simply appreciate American history, it captures a fascinating period of innovation and resourcefulness. If you're curious about your own 1974 pennies, here's how to check if you've struck gold. First, check the material. If your 1974 penny is made of aluminum, you might have a truly valuable coin on your hands. Aluminum pennies are much lighter, around 0.93 grams, compared to the standard 3.11 grams for copper pennies. Next, inspect it closely for any unique errors or signs of high-grade condition, as these can also increase its value significantly. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1974 Lincoln Liberty 1-cent coin. It's amazing to think that a simple penny, something we often overlook, can carry so much history, mystery, and value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just starting out, the 1974 penny reminds us of the fascinating stories behind everyday objects. Who knows, maybe you'll find a hidden treasure in your own pocket change. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1974 penny and want more content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And tell us in the comments, do you have any 1974 pennies in your collection? Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Remember, sometimes the smallest items hold the biggest stories. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of history right at your fingertips. Top 3. Today, we're diving into a very special coin that might just be hiding in your pocket or your jar of spare change. It's the 1976 Lincoln 1-cent Liberty coin from the United States of America. But wait, did you know this seemingly humble coin might be worth way more than just a single cent? Stick with us, because today we're going to uncover all the fascinating details, historical importance, and what gives this coin the potential to be worth big money. Some collectors estimate that top-condition versions could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. Let's start with a little history. The 1976 Lincoln cent was produced by the United States Mint to commemorate the bicentennial year of America's founding, the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. While the coin didn't feature a special bicentennial design like the quarters, half dollars, or dollar coins minted that year, it still holds a unique place in U.S. history. These coins were minted as regular 1-cent pieces, but they carry a bit of patriotic significance, especially for coin collectors and history buffs alike. Now let's talk about the look and feel of the 1976 Lincoln 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Lincoln's birth. This design was revolutionary back then, as it was the first time a U.S. president appeared on American coinage. On the reverse, we see the grand image of the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing America's respect for this influential president. Interestingly, if you look closely at this tiny depiction of the memorial, you can actually see a small engraving of Lincoln's statue in the center. Many people may overlook the details of these coins, but every small aspect, from Lincoln's face to the letter D or S for Denver or San Francisco mint marks, tells a story of American history and craftsmanship. And now let's get into the technical details. The 1976 Lincoln cent is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a nice, heavy feel compared to the modern pennies we're used to today. This coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams. After 1982, pennies started being made primarily of zinc, which is lighter and cheaper to produce. The copper in this coin is often what drives up its value, especially as copper prices have risen significantly in recent years. So, what makes the 1976 Lincoln cent worth more than its face value of 1 cent? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. While millions of these coins were produced, certain versions in uncirculated or pristine condition can sell for a lot more than 1 penny. In fact, some of these coins have fetched hundreds of dollars at auctions. The reason? Collectors are always on the hunt for high-quality coins with minimal scratches, and if you happen to have one in perfect condition, you're in luck. At one auction, a 1976 Lincoln cent in flawless condition sold for well over $100. Although most of these coins won't bring in such high prices, having a high-quality coin can make a big difference. As the market fluctuates, even small differences in condition, like wear, luster, and strike quality, can turn a common coin into a treasure. And if it's a rare era coin, you could be looking at an even bigger payday. Speaking of era coins, some 1976 Lincoln cents have fascinating mint errors that can make them even more valuable. For example, coins with double die errors, where the image appears slightly doubled, are highly sought after by collectors. In some cases, coins with errors like an off-center strike or missing letters in the inscriptions have sold for hundreds of dollars. Keep an eye out for these unique variants. They could turn a regular 1976 penny into a highly collectible piece. So, how much is this coin worth today? Well, the answer varies. If you have a well-preserved coin or an error variant, you could be looking at anywhere from a few dollars to several hundred, depending on the condition. Collectors today are always on the lookout for older, higher-quality Lincoln cents, and that demand continues to drive up prices. So, the next time you find a 1976 penny, don't dismiss it right away. It might just be worth more than you think. The 1976 Lincoln cent might be one of the most iconic pennies in American history, not because of its face value but because of what it represents. It's a link to America's bicentennial year, a reminder of the importance of history, and, in the world of coin collecting, a small yet significant treasure. Whether it's worth a few cents or a few $100s, this coin is a piece of American heritage that we can all appreciate. So, have you checked your change yet? Who knows, you might have a valuable 1976 Lincoln cent hiding in plain sight. Drop us a comment below if you've found one, or if you'd like to learn more about other valuable coins. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos about coins, currency, and hidden treasures. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the history and value of the 1976 Lincoln cent. Stay tuned for more videos on rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your own pocket. Top 4. If you love diving deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, unique collectibles, and the thrilling stories behind them, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to explore one of America's most well-known and beloved coins, the 1977 Lincoln 1-cent coin. It's an iconic piece that might look humble at first glance, but it holds incredible historical significance, and some of these coins might even be worth big money. So, stick around to learn everything about the 1977 Lincoln penny, its background, what makes it special, and just how valuable it might be in today's market. Let's take a step back and look at the story behind the Lincoln penny itself. This design dates back to 1909, created to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was also the very first time a United States coin featured a historical figure, marking a significant shift in American numismatics. Lincoln's profile, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, became an immediate hit, symbolizing freedom, resilience, and unity. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has been minted in various designs and materials, but the 1977 edition holds its own unique place in coin history. So, what exactly makes the 1977 Lincoln 1-cent coin so distinctive? In terms of material, this penny was minted in 95% copper and 5% zinc, weighing exactly 3.11 grams. This copper-based composition was standard from 1909 until 1982, making these pennies heavier than the zinc-based pennies that were introduced later. The 1977 penny was part of that legacy, with each coin crafted to symbolize both tradition and durability. Its weight and copper content give it a satisfying heft, which collectors and enthusiasts often appreciate. But let's get into the part you're probably most curious about. What's the value of a 1977 Lincoln penny today? Now, while most 1977 pennies in circulation are common and worth around face value, there are certain characteristics that can make them worth much more. Coins in excellent condition, especially uncirculated, mint-state pennies with strong details, clear mint marks, and vibrant copper coloring, are sought after by collectors. A high-grade 1977 penny can fetch anywhere from $5 to $10 if it's in mint condition. That might not sound like a lot, but hold on, this value can climb much higher under the right conditions. In the world of coin collecting, rare errors or unique characteristics can make even the most ordinary coin extraordinarily valuable. For example, double die errors, where parts of the coin design appear doubled, can drastically increase a coin's worth. A 1977 penny with a clear double die error on Lincoln's profile or other elements could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Additionally, coins with off-center strikes or other notable minting errors are rare treasures for serious collectors. Now, let's talk about some of the record-breaking numbers that make the coin collecting world so exciting. It's not uncommon to hear rumors of rare pennies fetching thousands, or even millions, of dollars. While it's unlikely that a standard 1977 Lincoln penny will bring in millions of dollars like some other coins have, there are rare instances of high-quality, or unique coins pulling in impressive sums at auction. For example, Lincoln pennies from certain years, or those with historical minting errors, have sold for thousands. But it's essential to manage expectations and understand that these million-dollar figures often relate to truly unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. If you're interested in checking the value of your 1977 penny, start by looking at its condition. Coins are rated on a grading scale from per P1 to mint state MS70, with higher grades indicating better condition and thus, potentially higher value. Look closely at Lincoln's face, the words asterisk asterisk in God we trust asterisk asterisk, and asterisk asterisk liberty asterisk asterisk to see how clear and defined these details are. A coin in mint condition will have sharp, detailed features and minimal to no signs of wear. Collecting Lincoln pennies can be a fantastic hobby, and who knows? It might even become a profitable investment over time. The copper in pre-1982 pennies, for example, has its own intrinsic value, which could become more significant as metal prices rise. Plus, Lincoln pennies have a long history and a strong sentimental connection with Americans, making them a timeless collectible. A high-quality 1977 Lincoln penny might not make you rich overnight, but as part of a broader collection, it can be a valuable addition. So, what's the takeaway? The 1977 Lincoln penny might not be the rarest or most valuable coin out there, but it's a beloved piece of American history, and with the right minting errors or quality, it could be worth more than just a cent. Whether you're a dedicated collector, a history buff, or just someone who's curious about coins, the Lincoln penny is a fantastic gateway into the world of numismatics. And who knows, maybe one of those pennies lying around in your pocket change could be a hidden gem. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this dive into the world of the 1977 Lincoln penny and want to learn more about rare coins, collectibles, and fascinating history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share this video with friends and family, and let us know in the comments if you found any interesting coins in your collection. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your next penny be worth a fortune. Top 5. Today, we're diving deep into the legendary world of one of America's most iconic coins, the 1980 60 Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty 1-cent coin. This humble penny, featuring President Abraham Lincoln and marked by the Denver Mint D, has become the subject of intense interest, drawing in collectors, investors, and historians from all over the world. Could this be the 1 cent worth millions? Let's find out. This penny may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but did you know that, in certain cases, coins like this can be worth a fortune? In fact, some rare pennies have been sold at jaw-dropping prices, even reaching valuations in the millions. But what makes a coin like this one worth so much money? And could your penny be hiding extraordinary value? Asterisk asterisk today, we're peeling back the layers of history, rarity, and mystery surrounding the 1980 60 Lincoln cent, particularly focusing on those rare mint errors and unique qualities that could make it worth big money. First, let's rewind and talk about the history of the Lincoln cent. This coin series started way back in 1909, designed by Victor David Brenner, in honor of President Abraham Lincoln's centennial birthday. Brenner's design was iconic. It became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, breaking away from the previous designs that featured symbolic imagery. This decision was groundbreaking and ultimately led to a tradition of featuring presidents on our coins. In 1986, the United States Mint continued producing Lincoln cents with Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, or head side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, or tails side. This 1980 60 penny, minted in Denver, holds significant value today, both historically and potentially monetarily. Before we dive into what makes this coin valuable, let's look at the specifics of this coin. Weight asterisk approximately 2.5 grams, diameter asterisk 19.05 mm, composition asterisk primarily zinc with a thin copper coating, as the U.S. Mint had shifted from solid copper to copper-plated zinc in 1982 due to rising metal costs. The coin features President Lincoln on the obverse, with the word Liberty and the year 1986 marked boldly, along with the distinctive D mint mark to signify the Denver Mint. What truly excites collectors are the unique characteristics and rare minting errors that can increase a coin's worth exponentially. While millions of 1980 60 pennies were produced, only a small number have rare attributes that can make them worth a fortune. Here are some key factors that can increase a 1980 60 penny's value. 1. Mint errors. Coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled dies are rare and highly sought after. Such errors can skyrocket a penny's value from mere cents to thousands of dollars or even more, depending on the rarity and visual appeal of the error. 2. Condition. The condition, or grade, of the coin is a massive factor in determining its value. Coins graded by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC with high grades, especially those graded MS65 and above, are significantly more valuable. Uncirculated, pristine 1980 60 Lincoln cents are far rarer and can command hundreds to thousands of dollars in the collector's market. 3. Historical significance and popularity. The Lincoln cent series remains one of the most popular coin series in the US, and certain years, like 1986, have gained extra attention among collectors. The sheer collectability of this series has driven up the value of certain years and mint marks, particularly when in high-grade conditions or with notable errors. Now, here's the $1,000,000, or should we say, $389-million question: is the 1980 60 Lincoln cent truly worth that much? While that figure might seem extraordinary, there are rare coins that have fetched astronomical prices in the auction market. For example, era coins, historical pieces, or unique mintages have sold for millions. However, if your 1980 60 penny has rare mint errors, is in perfect condition, or has an unusual story or feature attached, it could be worth significantly more than face value, perhaps hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For most 1980 60 pennies in circulated condition, the value remains modest, typically around 1 cent to a few dollars for better preserved pieces. Yet, if yours is a rare era coin or a pristine, high-grade specimen, it could be worth substantial money. So, what exactly makes certain coins worth such high amounts? Here's what collectors and investors look for when determining value: mint errors. These imperfections make the coin unique, leading to high desirability. Grade/condition. Coins in mint state MS conditions are usually worth more. Historical significance. Coins with a story or association with a unique period tend to be more valuable. Rarity and demand. The less common the coin, the higher the value, especially if there's a strong collector interest. Today, a typical 1980 60 Lincoln cent, especially if it's been circulated, will fetch between 1 cent and a few dollars. However, some rare mint condition specimens or those with specific errors have been known to sell for much more. Prices vary by demand, market trends, and collector interest, and certain auction records for rare pennies have been incredible. 1. 1980 60 Lincoln cents in MS65 plus grade, valued from $10 to potentially over $50, depending on the market. 2. Rare errors and high-grade examples can sell for several hundred or even thousands if highly rare. Wondering if your penny might be worth a fortune? Here are the steps you can follow to find out. 1. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for any off-center strikes, double die features, or unusual marks. 2. Get it graded. Professional grading can greatly increase the resale value if it's in excellent condition. 3. Research recent sales. Check recent auction prices to understand what similar coins have sold for. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and sometimes even the simplest coin can have a fascinating story, or an unexpected value. The 1980 60 Lincoln cent may seem like just a penny, but under the right conditions, it could be a treasure hiding in plain sight. So if you have one of these pennies, take a closer look. You never know what kind of history and value might be sitting right in your hand. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the fascinating world of coin collecting. Who knows? Your next coin could be worth a fortune. Top 6. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1999 United States Lincoln 1-cent coin. This coin may look like just an ordinary penny, but don't be fooled. This little piece of copper has captured the hearts of collectors around the world and could potentially be worth far more than just a cent. So, whether you're a coin collector, an investor, or simply a curious viewer, stick around because this story is packed with history, mystery, and potential treasure. First, let's talk a bit about the history of the Lincoln 1-cent coin. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln cent became the first coin in U.S. history to feature an actual American president. The iconic design, with Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, is recognized by people worldwide. Designed by artist Victor David Brenner, this coin pays homage to one of America's greatest presidents and serves as a powerful symbol of liberty and freedom. Now, let's zero in on the 1999 D Lincoln 1-cent coin. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin bears the D mint mark, located just below the year on the front. Here are some specifications that every coin enthusiast should know. Weight *2.5 grams, diameter *19.05 mm, composition *97.5% zinc, with a 2.5% copper coating for collectors. Even these basic features are incredibly important. The weight, metal content, and mint mark help determine authenticity and value. Each of these coins holds a little piece of U.S. mint history. So, what makes the 1999 D Lincoln 1-cent coin so valuable? Let's talk about rarity and condition. In the world of coin collecting, not all coins are created equal. What makes this coin stand out are factors like minting errors, high-quality strikes, and pristine condition examples. Even though millions of 1999 D pennies were minted, some have unique features that set them apart. Rare minting errors, errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or even die cracks can raise a coin's value exponentially. These mistakes make each error coin one of a kind. Some error coins from the 1999 D series have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. High-grade coins, another major factor is the coin's grade. A mint state or uncirculated coin, graded MS65 or above by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), is significantly more valuable than a worn, circulated penny. Pristine examples of the 1999 D Lincoln cent have sold for impressive amounts, especially when they receive higher grades like MS68 or MS69, with few flaws. Alright, let's get to the exciting part. How much is a 1999 D Lincoln penny worth today? While the typical 1999 D penny may only be worth face value, certain versions with unique characteristics can fetch staggering amounts on the open market. Coins with rare minting errors or those graded at near-perfect conditions have been known to sell for anywhere between hundreds and even tens of thousands of dollars. In the current collector's market, a 1999 D Lincoln penny in perfect condition, graded MS69 by PCGS or NGC, could potentially reach values of up to $3,700 or more. Although it's not common to find one worth this much, it's possible, especially if the coin possesses unique traits or has exceptional detail. It's been said that coins, especially historical ones, are as good as gold when it comes to long-term investments. Although the 1999 D penny hasn't yet reached the millions in auction, who's to say it couldn't in the future? Just look at the 1943 copper penny, another penny that collectors once overlooked but is now worth millions. The potential for the 1999 D penny to be worth a lot is there, especially given its history, limited pristine versions, and the market's demand for rare Lincoln pennies. As we look toward the future, this penny could indeed become a million-dollar coin, much like other prized collectibles. So you might be wondering, do I have one of these valuable 1999 D pennies? Here's how to check. 1. Inspect for minting errors. Look closely for any irregularities, double dies, misprints, or unique patterns. 2. Check the condition. Coins in mint or near mint condition are far more valuable than circulated ones. Look for details like strong lines in Lincoln's face, sharp corners on the Lincoln Memorial, and no visible scratches. 3. Get your coin graded. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. This will authenticate its value and give you a reliable rating. Beyond its monetary value, the 1999 D Lincoln penny represents a piece of American culture. This coin links us to our nation's history, paying homage to the principles of freedom and democracy that Abraham Lincoln stood for. Collecting Lincoln pennies isn't just a hobby, it's a way to preserve a part of American heritage. To wrap things up, the 1999 D Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of spare change. It's a historical treasure, a collector's dream, and potentially a valuable investment. Who knows, you might have one of these valuable pennies right in your pocket or piggy bank, just waiting to be discovered. So, next time you come across a 1999 D penny, don't overlook it. Take a closer look, you might just hold a piece of history and a future fortune. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more coin collecting tips and fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. Until next time, keep searching, and maybe you'll find your own treasure. Top 7. Have you ever checked the loose change in your pockets, or that forgotten jar of coins on your shelf and wondered if it could be worth a small fortune? You may not realize it, but some coins are worth far more than their face value, even if they look like an everyday penny. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most intriguing coins for collectors, the 2000 D Lincoln 1-cent coin, minted in Denver, USA. Is it just a penny? Or could it be worth an incredible amount of money? Stay tuned to find out. This isn't just any penny we're talking about, it's the 2000 Lincoln cent, minted in Denver. Coins like these hold so much more than their copper and zinc, especially for collectors, historians, and investors. From its unique design to its potential value, we're going to cover everything you need to know about this fascinating little piece of history. By the end of this video, you'll understand what makes this coin so special, how much it's truly worth, and how you might own a piece of valuable history without even realizing it. First, let's start with the coin's design. The Lincoln 1 cent series is one of the most iconic in American numismatics. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this series was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln, and it has been in circulation ever since. The obverse side of the 2000 penny showcases Lincoln's distinguished profile, set against the word Liberty on the left and the year of minting, 2000, on the right. Below the date is the small yet significant demon mark, indicating that this particular coin was minted in Denver. Now, flipping over to the reverse side, we have the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used on U.S. pennies from 1959 to 2008. In 2009, the reverse changed to depict scenes from Lincoln's life, but in 2000, we still had this iconic memorial design. Look closely, and you'll even see a tiny representation of Lincoln's statue inside the memorial. It's this type of detail that makes coins like the 2000 so collectible, showing American history in the palm of your hand. An interesting fact about the 2000 Lincoln cent is its weight. It's a relatively light coin, weighing only 2.5 grams. This is due to its composition, a combination of 97.5% zinc and a thin copper plating, which replaced the original all-copper pennies in 1982. The reason? Copper prices skyrocketed, so the U.S. Mint switched to this less expensive metal mix to save money. Yet, despite its lighter weight, this penny still has substantial value for collectors. With over 8 billion pennies produced in Denver in the year 2000 alone, you might be wondering, how could this coin be worth more than a cent? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Not all 2000 Lincoln cents are worth big money. But certain rare, high-grade versions of this coin can fetch a significant premium, sometimes hundreds, or even thousands of dollars at auction. So what exactly makes a 2000 penny valuable? Several key factors can elevate the worth of this coin far beyond 1 cent. First, let's talk about condition. In coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins that are nearly perfect and show no signs of wear, often graded as mint state MS67 or higher, are the ones that attract the most interest from collectors. If you find a 2000 Lincoln cent in such pristine condition, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. To assess a coin's grade, professionals look at its luster, surface quality, and the presence of any scratches or contact marks. A well-preserved coin with full original luster and a sharp, clear design is always more valuable. And that's not all. Errors and unique variations, such as misaligned dies or double die strikes, can make this coin worth even more. Some collectors and dealers believe that rare errors on the 2000 Lincoln cent could one day fetch astonishing prices in the market. Certain Lincoln cents have reached 5 figures in the past. Imagine finding a penny that could potentially sell for thousands at auction. Another thing to consider is rarity. While the 2000 was widely circulated, certain rare conditions or errors make it much scarcer. Coins that are difficult to find, especially in high grade, become highly desirable for collectors. This desirability and scarcity can drive the price up, sometimes significantly. Experts believe that high-grade, error-free, and unique condition 2000 Lincoln cents may appreciate in value as time goes on. With the rise of online auctions and increased interest in historical U.S. coins, the market for rare pennies like this is expanding rapidly. So, what's the market value of a 2000 Lincoln cent today? While most circulated coins might sell for their face value, high-grade uncirculated versions can range from $50 to over $1,000. And for rare error coins or perfectly graded examples, the sky's the limit. Imagine coming across a near-flawless example that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. To recap, the 2000 Lincoln cent is more than just a penny. Its history, design, and potential rarity make it a coin that every collector should keep an eye on. So next time you see a penny, don't dismiss it, inspect it closely. You might be holding a piece of American history that's worth far more than you think. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of the 2000 Lincoln cent. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories about coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. And remember, check your coins, you might just uncover a hidden gem worth thousands. Top 8. Today, we're diving into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and historians worldwide, the 2001 D Lincoln 1 cent from the United States of America. This coin, with its striking design and rich legacy, holds more than just a spot in your pocket change. It's a piece of American history, a collector's treasure, and a surprising symbol of value in today's market. Imagine holding a piece of copper that has the potential to be worth not just pennies, but possibly hundreds, or even thousands of dollars if you're lucky enough to find the right one. In this video, we'll cover everything from the unique history of the Lincoln penny, what makes the 2001 D version special, its potential market value, the factors that drive its rarity, and the impact it's making today. Let's get started. The Lincoln penny, or cent, has been around for over a century, initially introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, one of America's most beloved figures. This coin replaced the Indian head cent and was the first American coin to feature a historical figure rather than a symbol like Lady Liberty. The Lincoln penny was designed by Victor David Brenner, an esteemed artist who carefully crafted Lincoln's portrait with a sense of respect and realism that stood out on American currency. The Lincoln penny was not only historical for its design but also for Brenner's initials, VDB, which were initially added to the bottom of the reverse design. This stirred controversy, leading to the removal of the initials in 1909 and their later return in 1918. Today, those VDB marked coins are highly valued among collectors. What's so special about the 2001 D Lincoln cent? This penny is part of the long-lasting Lincoln penny series and was minted at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the D Mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. In 2001, the Denver Mint produced over 5.3 billion of these pennies. Although they were minted in large numbers, finding a 2001 D Lincoln penny in pristine condition, known as mint state, can still be a challenge and carries significant value. This is due to its history of use in circulation and how quickly pennies, often seen as low-value coins, can accumulate scratches and dings. Additionally, the 2001 D Lincoln penny serves as an essential part of the Lincoln series evolution. Between 1982 and 2008, Lincoln cents were made of copper-plated zinc, a transition that started in the 1980s due to the rising cost of copper. Each of these pennies, including the 2001 D, weighs approximately 2.5 grams and has a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, making it durable and lightweight. This was a significant departure from earlier Lincoln cents, which were made of almost entirely copper, weighing 3.11 grams. You might think of the 2001 D Lincoln penny as merely spare change, but you'd be surprised to learn just how valuable it can be in today's market. The value of a 2001 D Lincoln cent depends heavily on its condition. Let's break down the types of conditions and their potential worth in detail. 1. Circulated condition. If your 2001 D penny shows visible signs of wear, it's considered circulated. Typically, circulated 2001 D pennies are worth just a penny, though they may hold a sentimental or collectible value for some. 2. Uncirculated condition. Mint state. A 2001 D penny in uncirculated or mint state condition has never been used in transactions, so it's almost flawless. These uncirculated pennies can range in value. According to recent data, an uncirculated 2001 D Lincoln penny in MS65 condition or higher graded by experts could fetch up to $15 to $25, with higher graded coins going for even more. 3. Proof-like and error coins. If you're lucky, you might stumble upon a 2001 D penny with unique characteristics, such as a proof-like shine or a mint error, where something unusual happened during production. Error coins have a dedicated collector base, and some of these errors can make the coin worth several times its face value. Certain errors like off-center strikes or doubled dies have been known to reach values upwards of $100 or more. Important note. Remember, coins with unusual errors or coins certified by professional grading services, like PCGS or NGC, can skyrocket in value. While $381 million is an extraordinary estimate, it serves to emphasize the unexpected worth that collectors place on rare or flawless pieces of currency history. Several key factors determine the value of your 2001 D Lincoln penny. 1. Grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. Higher grades such as MS65 or MS66 signify minimal marks or imperfections, and these coins will typically fetch higher prices. 2. Mint errors and variants. The 2001 D Lincoln penny is valued by collectors for any unique minting errors it may have. Errors include anything from double dies to off-center strikes, and each error type can greatly enhance the value of a coin. 3. Market demand. Like any collectible, the value of the 2001 Lincoln penny fluctuates based on demand. If more collectors are interested in a particular year or mint, it can drive prices up significantly. The demand for pennies, especially those with historical significance, has risen over the years. In an era where digital transactions are becoming the norm, physical coins, especially ones with a story, have become treasures for collectors. The 2001 Lincoln penny holds sentimental and historical value as a symbol of the U.S. Mint's adaptation over time. When it comes to selling or valuing your 2001 Lincoln penny, remember that collectors are always seeking out pieces that represent a piece of the American story. While it may be a dream to own a $381 million penny, the reality is that even ordinary 2001 pennies can bring unexpected value. Condition, rarity, and the collector's market all contribute to its worth, which can surprise even the most seasoned collectors. In closing, the 2001 Lincoln 1-cent coin is more than just a penny, it's a legacy, a collectible, and a potential investment. From its rich historical background to the nuances of its condition and market demand, this coin continues to capture the attention of enthusiasts around the world. So, next time you see a penny, take a closer look, you might just find a hidden treasure in the palm of your hand. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the 2001 Lincoln cent. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on more fascinating coin histories and their hidden values. Until next time, happy collecting! My dear coin collectors and history buffs, now let's go uncover the fascinating stories behind some of the world's most sought-after coins. We're diving deep into the story of an American classic, the 1960 Lincoln cent. If you're curious about hidden treasures, rare finds, and the incredible history embedded in U.S. coinage, you're in the right place. Let's explore why the 1960 Lincoln cent might be worth more than you'd ever imagine. Let's start with a bit of background. The Lincoln cent, known by many as the penny, has been an iconic American coin since its debut in 1909, honoring Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. This design was revolutionary. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, marking a shift in American coinage tradition. And ever since, the Lincoln cent has become one of the most collected coins in the world. In 1960, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln cents, each stamped with a little D mint mark below the date to indicate its Denver origins. Yet, not all 1960 pennies were created equal. Some carry rare characteristics, tiny variations that can mean big money in today's collector's market. So what makes the 1960 Lincoln cent so special? Well, one of the most intriguing factors is the existence of two varieties for this single year, the small date and the large date varieties. A minor difference, but one that sparks great interest among collectors. The difference lies in the style of the numbers in the date, specifically the height and thickness of the 6 and the 0. Now, here's the twist. Among collectors, the small date 1960 cent is considered the more desirable version, and it's generally rarer than the large date. This distinction makes it a prime target for numismatists, that's a fancy term for coin collectors, and a key to its potentially high value. Now, onto the big question, what is this coin worth today? Well, values for the 1960 Lincoln cent vary widely based on condition and, of course, whether you have the small date or large date variety. If you're looking at circulated coins in standard conditions, you might see prices in the range of a few cents to a few dollars. But here's where it gets exciting. If you have a 1960 small date Lincoln cent in pristine, uncirculated condition, or even better, a graded MS Mint State 65 or above, you could be looking at prices reaching hundreds, or in some cases, thousands of dollars. In fact, some particularly rare versions, such as those with a double die or RPM repunched mintmark error, have fetched even more. For example, some highly graded specimens in MS66 or MS67 condition have been auctioned for prices in the $5,000 to $10,000 range or higher. And for truly unique varieties, like a 1960 small date Lincoln cent with extreme repunched mintmark details, values have occasionally reached remarkable heights. Let's talk about errors and varieties, the hidden gems of the coin world. In 1960, the Denver Mint produced several Lincoln cents with what collectors call an RPM, repunched mintmark error. This happens when the D mintmark is accidentally struck more than once, leaving a visible shadow or doubling effect on the coin. Coins with such errors can be highly valuable, with collectors often willing to pay a premium to own one. Another rare and valuable error is the double die. When the die used to strike the coin is misaligned or shifts, the resulting impression shows doubled letters or numbers, especially in Liberty and the date. These rare errors can make a 1960 penny worth thousands, or even tens of thousands, to the right buyer. Beyond monetary value, the 1960 Lincoln cent holds a unique place in American history. 1960 was a significant year in the U.S., filled with social and political changes. As a part of the Memorial Reverse Design series, this coin continued a legacy that started in 1959 with the Lincoln Memorial depicted on the back. The Lincoln Memorial design was a tribute to Abraham Lincoln's contributions and his enduring impact on the nation. The design was created by Frank Gasparo, a renowned U.S. mint engraver, who sought to capture Lincoln's image and spirit in every coin. Gazing at a 1960 Lincoln cent, you're not just holding a piece of currency, but a slice of American history. For those interested in the technical details, the 1960 Lincoln cent has a weight of 3.11 grams, a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.55 millimeters. It's composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it that classic coppery look. This composition remained standard until 1982, when the mint shifted to a primarily zinc composition with only a thin copper coating. How can you tell if you have a valuable 1960 penny? First, check the date style to determine if it's a small date or large date variety. Then, examine the coin under magnification to look for signs of an RPM or double die. Even minor imperfections or unusual characteristics can add value to your coin. Next, assess the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth far more than those that have been heavily circulated. You might even consider sending your coin to a professional grading service, like PCGS or NGC, to certify its condition and authenticity, which can significantly increase its value. As for the market, interest in the 1960 Lincoln cent remains high among collectors. While not every penny from this year will be worth a fortune, there's no denying that key varieties and era coins are in demand, with collectors worldwide seeking these unique pieces of numismatic history. With interest in American coinage on the rise, now could be an excellent time to hold on to, or hunt for, a valuable 1960 penny. Who knows? A rare coin like this could be a hidden treasure with increasing worth as more collectors enter the market. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the story of the 1960 Lincoln cent. Coins like these are fascinating not just for their potential value but for the history and stories they carry. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. And if you have a unique coin, tell us about it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep searching and happy collecting. Top 10. Dears coin enthusiasts and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and potentially valuable coins in American history, the 1969 Lincoln cent. This isn't just any penny. Some versions of this coin have fetched hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual hobbyist, you're going to want to watch this. We'll explore the coin's rich history, its design, its weight, and, perhaps most importantly, why it's worth big money on the market today. So, let's jump in and discover the secrets behind the 1969 Lincoln cent. The Lincoln cent has a long and storied history. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this coin was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's portrait. For over a century, the Lincoln cent has been a symbol of American history, featuring the iconic image of the 16th president. But the 1969 version? It's in a league of its own. In 1969, America was a nation in the midst of change. From the civil rights movement to the Apollo moon landing, it was a time of milestones. And at the U.S. Mint, they were making their own mark, producing millions of Lincoln cents each year. However, a small number of 1969 Lincoln cents emerged with something special, a rare error that collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums for. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1969 Lincoln cent. On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a design crafted by sculptor Victor David Brenner back in 1909. Above Lincoln's head, we see the word Liberty, and to the right, the year 1969. Below Lincoln's portrait, there's a small letter D for Denver if the coin was minted at the Denver Mint. However, some coins lack this, indicating they were minted in Philadelphia. Now, flipping the coin over, the reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959. If you look closely, You can even see a tiny image of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. It's this kind of detail that makes the Lincoln cent such a beloved coin. Let's talk about specifications. The 1969 Lincoln cent weighs 3.11 grams and is made of a 95% copper and 5% zinc alloy. Its diameter is 19.05 millimeters, a standard size for Lincoln cents of that era. But here's where things get really exciting. Some of the 1969 Lincoln cents contain a rare error known as the double die obverse. This doubling effect on the obverse side causes the inscriptions, including Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year 1969, to appear doubled. This error isn't just a minor flaw, it's a dramatic doubling that's easily visible to the naked eye. This kind of error occurs during the minting process when the die used to strike the coin becomes misaligned, causing the design to be stamped twice. Collectors call this effect the double die obverse, and it's one of the most sought-after errors in the coin collecting world. Because of its rarity and distinct appearance, the 1969 double die obverse Lincoln cent has become one of the holy grails of U.S. coin collecting. So, what's the market value of this special coin? Brace yourselves. Depending on its condition, a 1969 double die obverse Lincoln cent can fetch anywhere from $20,000 to over $400,000 at auction. Why so much? Because this error is exceptionally rare. Only a few dozen of these coins have been authenticated, making it one of the scarcest and most valuable Lincoln cents in existence. Most 1969 Lincoln cents are worth just face value, but finding one with this error could mean a life-changing discovery. High-grade versions of this error coin, those that have been preserved in excellent condition, can sell for even higher prices. In fact, one example sold for over $420,000 in a major auction. That's right, a single penny, worth nearly $500,000. If you think you might have a 1969 double die obverse Lincoln cent, here's what you need to do. First, examine the coin closely, especially the inscriptions on the obverse. Look for clear doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1969. You might want to use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to get a closer look. If you see significant doubling, your coin might be one of these rare treasures. However, to truly verify its authenticity,